Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I've got a very interesting question. Back in February, I believe it was, could have been March, doesn't matter. The Canadian government bought a condo in New York City, and it kind of made the news, and they kind of like fluffed it off like, oh, it's for official visits and whatnot. Why does the Canadian government need a condo in New York City? And why was it bought under the Canadian government? And I believe it was bought under the direction of the Governor General. And at that time, I thought, is this, and they mentioned there was actually a quick article that the Canadian government bought a condo for King Charles in New York City. And that article was taken down quite quickly, and it was explained as the Governor General approved a real estate investment because so many Canadian officials go down to New York, and they needed a place where they could entertain, etc., etc. All right. Now I'm starting to think, was that for Harry? Was that for Harry, but it was bought through Canada so that nobody would know? So, because remember, he was in New York for a while, but I know, they show him staying at a hotel, but that doesn't mean he stays there. Don't believe everything you see or hear. So I'm asking the Crow Tarot, the condo that the Canadian government, it was the Canadian government, and I believe people thought it was for King Charles because it was under the direction of the Governor General, or the Governor General had to approve it, or some such thing. There was something there, and I tried to find the article, completely scrubbed from the internet. Is the condo that the Canadian government bought in New York City earlier this year, is it in fact for Harry? Knight of Swords. Well, there's the article I'm talking about and the information. The Seven of Cups, it's upright. The Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Well, it's not a working condo. It's not a working condo. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. Look at that, 2 8s here. So it's not a working condo. So it's not for, let me move that over so they all fit in. It's not for working government officials to stay there. It's for somebody to stay there, somebody who's walked away, right? 8 of Cups upright is you're walking away, you're looking for something missing. 8 of Cups in reverse is you're staying where you are. You're stuck there. Here's the Six of Pentacles. I find this interesting. I'm wondering if this was shared with the king and the government. This isn't gaslighting because we have choices here. This is the media reporting on it. The Lovers in reverse. Is this Harry's runaway spot? Page of Swords in reverse. So here's the media on it. And I'm telling you, it was scrubbed. Here comes the media. The government of Canada bought a condo in New York City on behalf of King Charles. Boom, gone. And the Canadian government backpedaled. No. It's not a working condo. It's for somebody who has walked away and is stuck. The Empress in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. 7 of Swords. This is Harry's getaway. Now, that doesn't mean it's specifically for him. I wonder if he's used it because we have the Empress here in reverse. Now, if this Empress was upright, I would say that Condo is pregnant with possibilities. So nobody's working at it right now, but there's all kinds of possibilities. It's a very creative space. They could have meetings there. They could have, envoys, trades agreements and whatnot, Canada, United States, all kinds of trade agreements, import, export, blah, blah, blah. There was only one reason for this condo, and it was not a working condo. There was a strategy here for Harry if he chose, right? Here it's chose to leave. He's got somewhere to go. The king knows he's safe. Knight of Cups. Yeah, it was. It's an offer. There it is. It's offered to him. Knight of Swords. If he has to take off, this is where his safe spot. And because it's arm's reach, like the king to the Canadian government, or to the Governor General, to the Canadian government, the Hanged Man, yeah, that's for him to hang out at. Here's Harry. The Moon, an illusion, 5 of Wands, King of Wands. He has security there, and the Hierophant. This is blessed by the palace. 4 of Swords. When he needs a rest. It's an illusion what it's for. That it's for work and for people to gather. That's an illusion. When Harry's there, he has security. You better believe he has security. The King of Wands is the security card, and here's the Hierophant. When he's there, the palace provides his security. Could be the Canadian government because it's Canadian. The Canadian government purchased it, but it's definitely Crown, right? Everything in Canada is Crown. It's definitely the security is provided by the Crown, which could be the UK, could be Canadian, but it's the Crown. And especially if this was directed by the Governor General, which is the King's representative in Canada for American friends. He speaks directly on behalf of the King. Then it would be Crown property. So there's Crown security, sanctioned Crown security. He doesn't even have to ask for it. But yeah, it's when he wants to go hang out there, when he's having arguments. Look at that, 4 of Swords. When he goes to have a rest. 5 of Cups, when he wants to think about, or 5 of Pentacles, when he gets kicked out of the house. The Emperor in reverse, but he's not allowed to talk to Charles while he's there. 8 of Wands in reverse, and the World. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. It's his for when he wants to disappear from the world. But he's not in any way, shape, or form allowed to associate it with the king. It's arm's length. The Emperor here in reverse is... It's like I'm almost getting like the king is trying to do something for him without it being, with the 8 of Wands here, acknowledged. We're out in the public. But yeah, when he goes there, he still is not part of the royal family or anything, but it is definitely his safe space. Absolutely, it's his safe space. He did not pay for it. I think we'll see him spending a lot of more time in New York. Perhaps because it's owned by the Canadian government, it may be some kind of exile situation. I don't know. Right? And because say they were trying to get him for something and he was there, Would that be an international incident? So yeah, anyways, that was purchased for Harry to have a safe spot. It was not purchased for work. Absolutely not. It was purchased for Harry when he wants to kind of disappear from the world. When he wants to hang out there. I'm wondering if he's there because he went to Chicago, and you think about it, New York to the UK or New York, it's quite central actually to get to LA. Just a couple hours to Chicago. He was just there the other day to get to the UK. Well, from the UK, you can get down to South Africa. It's really, it's quite, and plus they've just got, the plethora of flights. But yeah, so yeah, that was whatever. I think it was an agreement here. I think maybe Charles paid for some of it somehow. It was definitely like definitely shared somehow. Or perhaps it could even be like a gift from the Canadian government. Right? With that charity card here. Yeah, it's when he wants to take off. Definitely. Definitely. But this apartment's not to be associated with the king. It's to keep Harry safe. And when he's there, he has UK or he has the Crown security. All right. Well, now, which one are we going to watch after this? I like going back. I'm going over a lot of these old ones, and I suggest that you do the same. There's a lot of really information about a year ago or so that is now coming to pass, and now some things make more sense. There's a lot of things that make more sense when you look back at them now, and go have a look at some of those. I've been having fun while I've been down and out. Please take good care of yourself. See you online. Bye for now.